A lot of people have changed the world as we know it over the years. However, no one has done that with an idea conceived and nurtured in a Harvard dormitory. Mark Zuckerberg and his Facebook, the social media company that represents internet communication in the 21st century, are a case of innovation and disruption. Mark Zuckerberg's journey from a college student with a passion for coding to the chief executive officer of Meta Platforms Incorporated, an unmistakable technology giant of our time, reflects the rapidly evolutionary nature of the tech industry. In this video, we will be looking at the life of this guy who looks like he never gets angered by anything. This is Opulence Luxury, where we discuss the luxurious life of the rich. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you do not miss out on any of our great videos. Few people have been able to wield the combination of innovative technology and entrepreneurship. We are examining one man who has done it quite well, and still keeps an interestingly calm expression. At 39 years of age, Mark Zuckerberg has made appearances with the who's who of this world, become an obvious stakeholder in policy development and all things national security. Let us go into the life of Mark Zuckerberg and see one of the youngest self-made billionaires in the world up close. Mark the Blue Belt in Jiu-Jitsu Elliot Zuckerberg was born on May the 14th of 1984. Not this other 1984. No. Interestingly, it was when Apple released the Macintosh computer, which had come after this ad.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Young Mark was born in the Big Apple, New York, to a career psychiatrist and a dentist of Jewish ancestry. Karen and her husband, Edward, Mark's parents, were of the Reform Jewish denomination. Mark was raised together with three sisters, Ariel, Randy, and Donna. By the time he was in middle school, he was already using computers and writing the software that made them work. By high school time, he had shown a very good proof of concept of what to expect and demonstrated the kind of potential that lay within. In high school, he brought out one of such, a program that allowed all the computers between his house and his father's dental office to communicate with each other. Still in high school, he built a device that worked with statistical algorithm to enhance music listening experience for its users. He called it the Synapse Media Player. A big fan of Star Wars with his sisters, together they filmed a Star Wars parody which they called the Star Wars Sil-Ogi. He even mixed his religion with his admiration for the sci-fi hit when he had a Star Wars-themed bar mitzvah. He was not ordinary, and not much of a surprise that he built ZuckNet, one of his earliest projects. At 12 years of age, beginning on a Quantex 486DX running Windows 3.1, he created a network for the family home that he called ZuckNet. This was at a time when home networks did not come ready to install. He was also writing the games children of his age were mostly interested in playing. He wrote a version of Monopoly set at his middle school and a version of Risk based on the Roman Empire, which he loves so much. At the pace he was going, his reputation as a programming prodigy was preceding him. The events of 2004 will come to be the groundbreaking moment when everything is changed. Here is the build-up to that. Mr. Zuckerberg, just 18 years of age, joined Harvard in 2002. His program of study was psychology and computer science. His foray into internet domination started right on campus in his second year of studies. First was Course Match, which was essentially a voting and ranking platform that helped put his fellow students in study groups. Next was Face Mash. As the name roughly implied, there was more selection and voting to be done. This time with human faces, and it was about who was hotter. The site for Face Mash went up over a weekend, and by Monday of the following week, the college authorities shut it down. Their reason: the popularity of the site had overwhelmed the school's network switches and tampered with internet access on campus. More so, many students complained about the unauthorized use of their photos. For that, Mark rendered a public apology. There is an age-old African proverb that goes along the lines of, "It is easy to project a child's bird shooting skills by how well he stones a lizard. Don't mind the animal cruelty, but you get the point, right?" In January 2004, he began work on his website, which he will come to call the Facebook. The appreciation of Facebook as we know it cannot be done void of Mark Zuckerberg. It makes sense to say that the destiny of two of them, Mark and his invention, are twined together. However, the work on Facebook was not done by Zuckerberg alone. Worthy of mention are Eduardo Saverin, a fellow Harvard student at the time. He had put up $1,000 with Zuckerberg as first-round investment on the site, Dustin Moskovitz, his roommate who was a programmer for the site, and Andrew McCollum, another roommate and graphic artist. There is also Chris Hughes, who was hands-on with Zuckerberg in the early development of the site and went on to serve as spokesman for the company till 2007. The growth of the new site led to its eventual release to other school campuses. Still a sophomore student, Mark dropped out of Harvard. Together with his co-founders, they made the move over to Palo Alto, California. Facebook eventually went public in 2012. To help you contextualize the permeation of Facebook, everyone you know is on Facebook. Go ahead and tell us one person you know who is not on Facebook in the comments. The Facebook platform has fundamentally altered the way people communicate, share information, and consume content. It has connected long-lost friends, facilitated social movements, and reshaped the landscape of online communication. It is the third most visited website in the world, only behind YouTube and Google. It has about 2 billion daily active users and roughly 3 billion per month. Those numbers convert to making Zuckerberg one of the youngest billionaires in the world, with an estimated net worth of $118.6 billion. However, the platform has not been without controversy, and that is saying something. Mark and his invention continue to be at the epicenter of issues around user privacy, the spread of misinformation, and the platform's role in political events, sparking debates about the responsibility and power of social media companies. He has found himself at the center of these discussions, defending Facebook's policies and addressing the challenges associated with its immense reach. As Facebook continued to grow, Zuckerberg recognized the need for diversification and innovation. In 2012, Facebook, now a force to reckon with, acquired Instagram, a popular photo-sharing app which was a startup at the time, for $1 billion. Later in 2014, it paid $19 billion for WhatsApp, a messaging platform. The business profitability is still a topic of speculation. These strategic acquisitions expanded Facebook's reach and solidified its position as a dominant force in the social media landscape as the company continues to promote integration across all of its platforms. On October 28, 2021, Zuckerberg announced a significant shift for the company. Facebook, now a parent company for many subsidiaries, was rebranded as Meta Platforms Incorporated, reflecting a broader vision beyond social media. The company's focus would now include the development of the Metaverse, a virtual space where people can interact in real time using augmented and virtual reality technologies. The Metaverse represents Zuckerberg's vision for the future of the internet, where virtual and physical realities converge. In his vision, people will be able to work, socialize, and engage in a variety of activities within this immersive digital space. The metaverse has been touted as having the potential to redefine how we connect, collaborate, and experience the online world. Zuckerberg's commitment to the metaverse has been met with both excitement and skepticism. While some see it as a revolutionary step forward in the evolution of the internet, others express concerns about privacy, security, and the potential for monopolistic control over this emerging digital realm. Throughout his career, Mark Zuckerberg has faced numerous challenges and controversies. One of the most notable incidents was the Cambridge Analytica scandal in 2018, where the personal data of millions of Facebook users was improperly harvested for political purposes. This event led to increased scrutiny of Facebook's data practices and sparked a broader conversation about online privacy. Zuckerberg has also testified before Congress on multiple occasions, addressing concerns about the platform's role in the spread of misinformation, political interference, and the potential impact on democratic processes. These hearings have highlighted the delicate balance between freedom of expression and the need for responsible content moderation on online platforms. Zuckerberg's ability to navigate the challenges of leading a global technology company while staying true to his vision has defined his leadership journey. Time magazine named him Person of the Year in 2010. He has also made their cut of the most influential 100 people in the world for different years. In 2012, he got married to his girlfriend from his sophomore year, Priscilla Chan. Their marriage has produced 3 girls, all named after Roman emperors. Mark Zuckerberg is known for his reserved and often introverted demeanor. Despite his public role, he tends to keep a low profile in comparison to other tech executives. That said, he is a billionaire all the same, which is made possible with his 13% of the company he founded. Plus, only billionaires of his caliber can afford to own a sprawling real estate portfolio in Palo Alto, California, San Francisco, Lake Tahoe, and Hawaii, which sum to $320 million, as reported by the New York Post. He also owns a Gulfstream G 650ER private jet, according to the same source. In 2015, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, announced the formation of the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative CZI, a philanthropic organization dedicated to addressing social challenges and promoting equality. The initiative focuses on education, healthcare, and criminal justice reform, with a long-term goal of advancing human potential and promoting positive social change. Together with his wife, in December 2015, he pledged to give away 99% of their Meta stake over the course of their lifetimes. Zuckerberg's commitment to philanthropy has been met with praise, but it has also raised questions about the concentration of power and influence in the hands of a few wealthy individuals. The intersection of technology, philanthropy, and societal impact continues to be a complex and evolving landscape. Whether admired for his entrepreneurial spirit or criticized for the controversies surrounding Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg remains a pivotal figure in the tech world. The next chapter of Zuckerberg's legacy is still unfolding, leaving us to ponder the future he envisions for the interconnected digital landscape he helped create. What are your own predictions for a Facebook future?